Hello everybody, this is Chronicles 8, and this is going to be my thoughts and recap for That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, episode 5. Anyway, while they're at the, I guess you could say it's a brothel, I'm not sure if it actually is or not, or like a gentleman's club or something, whatever we're going to call it. They're having a good time, and one of the ladies offers to give to Rimru's fortune. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. What's she gonna do? And she offers to show him the one he's destined to be with. I thought, who is a slime? And so she shows him, and we see some kids and a woman. And the woman looks like the woman from the opening. And before anything else can happen, the Prime Minister, I guess you could say, the one that had told Kaijin to do the order for the swords, showed up. He starts heckling Kaijin, about getting in those swords instead of sitting here and having a good time. And Kaijin tells him, hey, I already did the sword, you want to see the invoice? And he starts getting snarky with Kaijin, and, well, starts being rude to Rimuru, just because he's a monster. Yeah. Rimuru was getting annoyed by this, and the guy decides to be even more rude and pours his drink on him. Normally, anybody else would, jump up and punch him for that, but Rimuru decides to keep his temper under control and let it go, but sadly the girl he was sitting on, her dress got a little wet. Kaijin, however, decides to take the initiative and do exactly what I just said, punch the guy. And essentially tells him, well, the others might not do anything, but I will. You don't be rude to my guest. And they leave. And they all get arrested. Even Rimuru and the others who didn't do anything wrong. Apparently they were just accomplices. And when they go to trial, actually before the trial, Rimuru was talking about how he wanted to have them go to the village with him. And actually, during all this, during the whole time they've been in the Dwarven Kingdom, Gopta's still been in that cell, and he's still been sleeping the whole time. Oh boy. Anyway, when the trial happens, they discover that their defense attorney, the one that's supposed to be representing them, he's been bribed. Because he's telling essentially the opposite of what happened. How the minister wasn't there first, how the others had instigated the incident. No, that was the complete opposite. And apparently the king himself was presiding over this. And when all this was said and done, he essentially exiled them from the kingdom. And it could have been worse. They could have been sentenced to death, but I think that would have been for a worse crime than just hitting the prime minister. Once everybody heads out of the courtroom, the king tells the prime minister, thanks to you, I just lost a loyal follower. Essentially, he knew the whole time that the guy was lying. And, yeah, he got a big scolding from the king. And we find out that apparently the two had been working together before all this started, and they'd been working on a Magisteel mech suit or something like that. And it ended up causing an explosion. And Kaijin got blamed for it, even though it was the other guy's fault. And as they're leaving, the Kaijin and the others offered to go to Rimuru's village and live there and work there. So yeah, everything works out.
Go, Chloe.
And yeah. As I was watching this, I was thinking, why aren't you getting opted out? He's stuck in their cell. Anyway, that's about how the episode ends. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you all next time.